Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pathologic 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're supposed to join me today as we talk to Beak over here. I'm not really sure if he's, if that matters, that if he's here to stay or not. We are playing as the Butcher, Artemi Burak, and he apparently is hated by everyone in town. Welcome back home, Warden, says Beak. You've been away a while. You probably don't even remember the heady scent of Dwyer in the air. Do you know why you got attacked? No clue. The whole town is looking for a murderer. A very important and respected man was killed last night. The townsfolk loved him better than some children love their fathers. Don't be too hard on them. That's quite foreboding words right there. Who was killed? Sorry. Whom was killed? You knew the victim. Less than you thought, but more than most. Don't worry, you'll learn more soon. But I personally can't divulge this sort of information. Investigation's privilege. That's confidential. So you're an investigator? Aren't we all? Everyone lies, so you can only get to the bottom of things by using your brain. That's what your father used to say. It's an actual quote from him, by the way, because I happen to know him. And we got even better acquainted today. How about you? Did you two argue much? You know him. Unlikely. He hates people who hide their faces. Indeed, old Isidore Burak is the exemplar of a true doctor. That's our father, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. And a true human being, if a miserable one. Do you honor your father? I do. Whatever. That bit is not important. Time is short. Oh, by the way, Burak, time is important. Be careful how you spend it, and be aware that you don't have much left. How much do I have? You've got less than 2 weeks, Burak. 12 or so days. Trust me. I'm a specialist. So use your time well, and hurry home now. Why are you wasting your time here? Your father's waiting. I don't like you much, Beakhead. So should I go home? Or should I not? Someone important was murdered tonight. I hope I didn't spoil it for you, because I'm pretty sure this is the same campaign as in the first game. And I know a few things. Well, namely, I know who was murdered. What's that icon on the upper right corner of the screen right now? Huh. Persistent, huh? Good. Maybe you'll even survive a day or two this way. Got a bite? Birdseed is fine. That's the food. That's the eat. Yeah, he tells me about the mechanics of eating and stuff like that. I have not done that yet. I also haven't found a way to save. So my thirst is going down, I would say. Also, I really should be careful as to where I'm going. This is the station. The umbilical cord connecting us to the outside world begins here. This part is for cargo. So sprinting in the original game, was it a bad idea? I want to say that I sprinted a lot in the original game, but why is it telling me thirst rather than stamina? It's because I am thirsty. Okay, well, ooh, that's bad. Let's drink. So we have water over here. I can touch and see fresh water is carried into the town daily from step springs, then distributed by water bearers. The Gorkon, which is one of the rivers, the Gorkon water has long been poisoned by the factory pollution. It's dangerous to even touch it. I say it's one of the rivers. It might be, they might just be some affluents. And look at that, it changes the, that's interesting. Okay. What is, tributaries, that's the word. The Gorkon is this big thing. I was summoned back. Oh, that's where I need to go. That's a different... Okay, let's go this way. This town feels and looks very different, and also it's chugging, which means it's loading level. Even though I'm running this on an SSD. The Maw, no one cares about me. Okay, that's good news. Hi. Herb Bride. Oh, right, she's a step bride. She's a character in the first game. Although she was called a step bride, and now it's a herb bride. Because the step people like herbs. So relieved they brought fresh water from the springs. Otherwise, we'd have to drink from the Gorkon. Well, Gorkon water will turn you into livestock. Saw it in my own eyes. You have no sense of humor, Teneg. Don't who drink from the Gorkon? Even blood would be better. So, fresh spring water is good news. But I wonder how long it will last. What about water bearers? Have they left for more? Vlad the Younger manages the water bearers now, but he's a simpleton. I've even heard rumors he might be digging a well. Surely false, of course. Even someone completely incompetent wouldn't do that. Well, indeed, I doubt anyone in this town would be that reckless. Because, of course, the pollution is thorough. Siskin. So, are they all finished over by the stake? Trial complete? What trial? Did you hit your head somewhere, big guy? Or are you just stupid? They caught a man-eater at the bone stake lot. A clay demon from the steppe. Look, I don't have time to catch up on some random idiot. Where's that lot? What an idiot. I'd say you're an outsider, but you're dressed like a factory worker. That where you hit your head? The lot's in the Skinners. Maybe I'll take a look. Well, I didn't get a quest for that, though. I did get this. Interesting, we didn't get a quest. Now, why are they breaking things? They shouldn't be breaking things. I do need to be grocery. We need to... Oh, wait, that's a... Really? Actually, I need to trade with them. Do they not have... Oh, tea. Package contains unknown useful items. People are just murdering things. She likes that a lot. Apparently, for value. You can see the value of the little hand. Because, look at that. Right click. Yeah, it still works like in the first game. Oh, she likes that a lot. Okay. So, one of those... And I don't know how many of those. Let's find out. Let's see how that works. Oh, it automatically gets used. No, it doesn't. It's over there. It automatically gets invisible, though. Okay. Contains unknown useful items. Let's hope that they are indeed useful. Barter has a long history in our community. It has many styles, such as tit for tat. Sometimes people even blindly swap wrapped items. I don't think tit for tat is that. That's what it means. What do we have? Marbles and hazelnuts. Okay, well, that's not half bad. These people breaking all the things are pretty bad, though. Do you trade? Probably, yeah, probably. Oh, herbs. Ooh, kashk. A dry fermented dairy product. Salty. But I can't see what it is. We got broken scissors. She doesn't mind broken scissors. That's pretty good. So I think we're supposed to give... no, that's pretty cheap, I should say. We're supposed to give the grindstone over here. We're supposed to give things that are cheap. Or, you know, just some people like some things and other people's like others. And other people's? Sure. Can I go in? Is that a good idea, though? Or is this not the... Is this the grocery? This is the grocery. Okay, that's good. Hi. Hello. She doesn't talk. Okay. We got lemons. Chestnuts. Do I have money? I do have money. Money is right there. We also have toast. Who doesn't like toast? Do you like the crap that I have, though? And you can see the value is different. It's not a hand anymore. That pocket watch is super expensive. I like it. I also know that we should stock up on food immediately forever. But don't tell anyone about that, though. Smoked fish. I'll go with a fresh meat. Fresh meat. Do you like empty bottles? Toast. Toast is pretty... Yeah. So I'll probably buy... I'll give you... What does she like just now? Oh, the pocket watch. Gotcha. So I'll get that and this. But I can't... Seriously? There we go. No, it would work either way. Let's get the fish instead. Because it stacks. So it's better. And let's put you... Oh, I can't... No, I can't do that. Okay. I need to do it from here. Click and do that. Interesting. Our exhaustion, our hunger is all a concern. We can ride the hunger for a little bit. And that's the reason why I was also riding the thirst for a little bit, is that we can just simply, you know, be thirsty for a little while. It's really interesting and good that nobody's trying to kill me, though. I do appreciate that bit of the game. Hi. So these... Ooh, immunity boosters. Already? They shouldn't have a plague. Well, maybe that's just how it is. So we're getting good things already. This game has an interesting thing that's happening, which is if you start strafing to the right or left, and then press forward, you don't actually strafe. Oh, there's so many people out here. Morphine? Of course. You know, it's only natural for kids to like morphine and have morphine. She doesn't like much of what I have. That yeah, that's pretty expensive, though. Let's talk to her. You poor thing. We still think you're good. We who? Well, Tata, Rubber, Philia, Tag, Cuckoo, Lelia, Ruffle. Also Ruta and Tisha and Capella. Oh, Capella. Only said good things about you. Huh. Well, tell them that I'm grateful. Tata brought kittens yesterday. 6. Do you want a kitten? I do, actually. Why? Who wouldn't you? I'm like a kitten myself. That's enough cats in my life, though. Hey, big fella. On your way here, did you hear anything? Like a train? Nope. The train is already 2 weeks late. We might very well starve soon. Like we've almost run out of streets. Uta bartered away all her buttons for a lump of sugar yesterday. Unbelievable. 2 weeks. That's a long time, actually. Something happened here. The maw. No one cares. Oh, the reaction is better. Okay, this soap is pretty cheap. Do you like my things? You don't like my things. Do you not even like my scissors? You're terrible. I'm not gonna get your soap. Hi. Chickadee is her name. And she says, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Step has gotten into you. Who breathes air in the fall dies before he sees it all. Nice poem. You write it yourself? If only. I'll never be that good. When do you last sleep? The circles around your eyes, the wheezing. Just observing facts. Are you an outsider? No, I'm local. Just been away for a while. Mom says that while Twire, chickenpox, crowberry, swish, and joy all bloom, you have to sleep every 5 hours, or your head will explode. No. No explosions. But our brains do get less oxygen in the fall around here. Huh? Are you a doctor or something? I hate doctors. Mom says all doctors are slackers and frauds, even old Burak. Yeah, I'm a doctor. And she doesn't like me from saying that, I suppose. And her morphine is super expensive, as you'd expect. Okay, so we're going over there. We do need to cross the bridge, so it's sort of going in the right direction. Interesting that we do not have the houses of anyone apart from these things. So I am wondering if we're actually going to be able to go into any house of anybody with who's important. Do you still have a name? Asks Swift. What do you mean still? It will remain with me even if I die. Father threw his out. He's faceless now. Makes me kind of sad. That is super relevant though, because that's what we saw happen at the beginning of the game. Why did he do that? I guess he did something bad? I wonder that. Well, something good, maybe. That's how it usually goes. Really? Do you know for sure? Because he can't tell now. Of course. He understood something very important. And he gave me his name. He gave me the old name, the scrap name. He has an apple. He has soap. He doesn't like my things, though, so screw you. That's morphine. That's not the same girl. But we will exhaust their dialogues. Well, we got water over here. So I'm going to get the water. It's good that we can drink from here. I can just spam E button. That would be fun. Because it's how it works. We got a spring over here. Hey. At last, a crowd now gathers round my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. I'm too busy. But speaking of starvation, have you got any food at all? I'd get a man open for some dry old toast. Probably shouldn't say that, though. Because people are not going to like that. Tough luck. Fortunately, unlike you, I'm nowhere near starving. Wrong. You should look for freaks that trade in trash. Perhaps home-owning freaks too foolish to see you rummage through their paltry things. Well, that's not a bad idea, actually. I think your act may be delayed after all. Because I'm gonna... Wait, what? You can either buy daily bread or barter for it. There's always burglary, too. Yeah, there is. But it's a different sort of... Oh! This guy... Oh, the coffee is super expensive. He likes matches, okay. So I can ask for repair, but... No, that's why. Can't repair anything. Okay, I was pressing V. And obviously it wasn't V. We should really talk to everybody, though. This is the gameplay loop of the game, by the way. Just going around talking to everybody. Hi. Needles. That can be quite good. Thread. Unfortunately not ideal. Let me press Y. Yeah, can't do anything. So this looks like... let's see. So, yeah, it's the center park. There's 2 parks, I think, in this area of the street. Or of the city, I should say. Hi. Again. Oh, a spring. Do you like my spring? He doesn't. Peanuts, though. That's quite good. I would like that. Candle stub. The stub of a nuptial candle. It smells of earth. Nuptial just means nightly, doesn't it? I think so. And this is a little girl. She sells an egg. And some morphine. And, okay, it's gonna take me a while for me to recognize who they are. There's something in here. Quite cool looking, but I don't know what it means yet. To recognize who the different people are. Because we'll reach a point where... Okay, needles are not too bad. We'll reach a point where I know I talked to one person already, or talked to another person. Okay, that soap is not too bad. But I don't need to trade that. Hi. A murderer walks the streets? Human or Shabnak, that's the man-eater that we heard of before. Who knows? But our kids are outside too. Won't stay home no matter what we tell them. Well, why can't you just ground them? Everything's terrible. It all started with that awful tower. There's nothing we can do now. Kids do whatever they damn well please. Can't say anything to them. I mean that. Try and the words stick in your throat. They've become complete strangers to us. But what about common blood, I ask you? What about paternal love? You're sure there's nothing to be done? Because they belong to that damn tower. What is it anyway, the tower? Hard to explain. The tower crushes us. Try to speak a word against it and it's as if an invisible blade slices your vocal cords. It did something to our kids, like they're crossing a river over thin ice, and you can't follow, only call after them. Do you know who built it? The Canes, of course. Let the fires of hell take them. Who else? If only the Saburovs ruled this town by themselves, it'd be such a nice place. Don't worry about the kids. They're smarter than us. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, though, because reactions. I'm not really sure if it's going up or down, because you need to be looking right up there to see the change. Okay, so I think the sounds that we keep hearing are just background sounds, and there's nobody actually doing awful things. Because we just heard something over here, unless it was that thing locking. So we can jump, but we can't go through places that are not designated for us to go through. So let's go up through here, and let's also sprint. So one thing I don't know, and I'll have to figure out, is if sprinting slows down or does anything to... Thimble, nice, that's good. Does anything to your... yeah, so that's how robbery works. I don't have lockpicks, so I can't do anything. The marrow, nobody cares about me, okay. Oh, there's a shop over here, I would imagine. So yeah, basically I don't know if sprinting makes me thirsty faster. And if it does, well, that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Okay, do you like that thimble that I got? Nope, you hate that thimble that I got. That's bad. You don't like anything that I have, do you? I could get another tourniquet. That wouldn't be too bad. Water bottles and empty bottles sell for the same thing? That is bad. Oh, wait, she might... Is there... Nope, there's no scroll wheel. Okay. Pretty straightforward, then. Let's just leave. Okay, let's make our way to our destination, but getting these things is important. It's going to definitely pay off later on in the game. Early in the game, it's not... You know, it's easy for you to just... it doesn't matter. And it doesn't at the beginning. Even the food doesn't really... Ooh! Okay, that's not a flower. There was a flower that looked like that before. In the first game. So I really was trying to get into this area of the game. This one over here. But it's looking like I'm gonna have to relearn a lot of stuff. Oh, and look at that, a stairway to heaven. It's literally what it's called. And look at that. It looks like we could go, but we can't. That's what I'm talking about. You can only follow the paths the game gives you. Also, super ominous soundtrack. How's my time right now? It's pretty early. My hunger is really nasty, though. We're gonna need to eat toast, maybe. Maybe that's what sprinting does. My hunger is bad, so we'll see how what happens. I find myself exhausted, soon to fall. That tired, they say. I wonder what it means. Well, I'm no good at riddles. When your exhaustion peaks, soon death follows. But how can one escape such a sad fate? By sleeping. But woe is me, for I have no place to sleep. Doors locked before this low tragedian. Now, well, unwelcome here in this town. Well, same here. Go home, Burak. Repose will do you good. But should you find another Scot, be quick to still sleep. Sweet dreams, misfortune seeker. And you too. So that is a quest. We absolutely need to sleep. Now, it's okay if we don't find anything or any place to sleep. I absolutely did not go in the right direction. But I'm gonna go in through there. So yeah, probably sleep would be, or fatigue. Not fatigue. What's the word? I guess I'll need to look into here. Exhaustion. That's the one. Probably exhaustion is gonna be ruled more than anything by. Am I going the right direction here? No, I need to take a right turn now. Ruled more than anything by the amount of stamina we use. We're pretty fast, so it looks like it's not gonna be too terrible. So drinking is not necessarily a great idea. That's our destination. Oh, you don't tell me these. Okay, let's eat, though. So, stale bread is bad news. It doesn't breathe. That is not toast. That is just not toast. So there goes our hunger a little bit down, and we're gonna keep it where it is. Hi. And there's more toast over here. This guy doesn't like me, though. Or doesn't like my stuff. Just collect all the things, and the next thing I see, I'll drink a little bit, because my thirst is there. Still not going there. We should have an easy time finding just water lying around. We've found it plenty already, as it is. But that's precisely it. It's... Look at that. There's more. Meow. Is that a cat? It's chugging. Loading. But yeah, you just move around and drink when you need to. And our thirst goes down. Our stamina goes down as well for some reason. I'm not really sure why. This guy has metal scrap. This thirst keeps driving down towards my death. Don't be foolish. I'm the one dying of thirst. Indeed. See me act out your fate. Act out your fate, dear fool, he says. Help. Someone help. This thirst is soon to kill me. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Oh, he gave me a bottle. Nice of you. Thank you. So yeah, that's just the game telling us... it only happens in the first day, if I remember correctly. Telling us how the gameplay mechanics work. This is also very handy, because it's a very useful way of looking at the map. Who would you look at that, says the onlooker. What's going on there? That's where the bodies are taken. What bodies? Of today's victims. Accidental victims. What do you mean? The autumn is foul this year. People have gone mad. That's what I mean. I don't understand. This is not the bone steak lot, though. No, that's the bone steak lot. Okay, can I save the game? I can't. For some reason. So that's the nightmare I had. Can you imagine? Just before I woke up, I told him, be on your way then, Kayala. People don't kill people. What do you want, old man? I feel like I've seen you before. Now each has 2 eyes and 2 ears. Most have 1 nose and 1 mouth. Riddle me this. If eyes and ears were switched, what would be right? If noses and mouths were switched, what would be fixed? Nothing. Everything is fine the way it is. Shut up. So they... Oh. I can autopsy, but they'll know. Curious. Curious. I don't know what this area is. It all looks so different, so proper. Ooh! Pemmican. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. A mixture of meat, fruit, and fat. Extremely filling. Only slightly revolting. Okay, so apparently it's not good. I'm gonna eat it eventually. That fishing hook looks good. He doesn't like my my springs. Okay, I'll see you later. So a lot of people seem to fix my stuff. Durability is a tremendous problem. That's the reason why I didn't use the cloak that we found before. Because if you just wear it... I don't know if it's just boots. The boots for sure do wear down. But, there's a bull over here. But the cloaks, I think, also do the same. Hey, no Kern. Be Kara. You're a good man. Buy a bull. By Arla, Norken. How much do you want for it? It's as good as free. 300. Cheap indeed. Is it stolen? You offend me, Katanger. Not stolen. It's just that money is needed more than bulls these days. How come? Prices will rise 2 times tomorrow, 4 times a day after that, and Suwok knows what will happen. Suwok is their god. Sort of. What will happen 2 days after tomorrow. I need to stock up today. He's very right, by the way. How do you know this? Don't laugh, but my bull told me. Huh. It's just not any bull. It brings luck. When the time comes, I'll tell you what to do. It will tell you what to do. Can it talk? Unente, it is known. It will talk on the scariest day of your life, showing you the right way. Caralda. I'd rather not have it at all. Perhaps there won't be a scary day in my life then. I suppose that's a good way of looking at it, or not. To be honest, I think you're just a swindler. No Kern. Take him for 200. It's a good bull. Be Kara, it'll be useful to you. I don't even have a place to sleep. Pay me now, and I'll bring it to your place later. There'll come a day when you'll be grateful to me. That was funny, Kayala. Go sell your bull to Big Vlad. He has a lot of money. Do I learn? Yeah, good. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to buy the bull. Because, obviously, we are. Because that is a sacred bull and things. So we can knock. The tenant trust me for now. They let me in? That didn't happen in the first game. They'll know, though. They shouldn't. Hi. This is really interesting. Obviously, I wanted to see if I could play the piano, because duh. So we... Okay, so that's interesting. We can go into the houses, despite not having the lockpick. Just knocking, they'll let me in. Of course, that will change. Oh, look at that, a step person. I'll go after you in a little bit, sir. Ooh, nice, a straight razor is super important. Hi, what you doing over here? Is this your money, sir? I think you dropped your purse. Of course it is. Thank you so much for giving it back. Save money, sir. You'll need it yet. An optimist, I see. Alas, today is not the day for commerce. Suspicious folk from out of town are outlawed. There's a shop that deals in stolen loot, stood among the warehouses, trading with all sorts, and no regard for reputation. So you may find a use for money yet. You think so? Should you restore your reputation, sir, would you then wish to seek its ruin anew with theft and robbery? No, of course you wouldn't. But trust in trade, for coins cannot recall from whence they came. They can't, which sort of might be a bad thing that I bought food already. But we're out of time for the day, so let's continue this adventure next episode and see if we're going to need the money or not. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Pathologic 2. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.